And here we go, guys. Do or die. Win, go to finals. Lose, you don't get a chance at internationals. There's no greater pressure than this. Double Ragnar, Vampire for Bonks. Boom Diada is showing up for the first time today. That's interesting that we haven't seen him before. I didn't realize that. Then we've got double Moskva, Goliath Stalingrad, and then a Burgone and a Montana. Over for KSC, we are seeing 3 DDs. We're seeing Serpent Lord, Aussie, and Floops and DDs, 2 Gearings and a Shima. Once again, the 20-kilometer Shima Torps. Then we're seeing Hitaki in the Minnow, a Des Moines, a Worcester, another Des Moines, and then a Kremlin in Ohio. This is going to be a good game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a good game. So, what we're seeing here from the side of Bonks. Vampire is going to go out wide, it looks like. Ragnar, and double Ragnar going towards the middle. Then we've got the Moskva and the Stalingrad heading over towards D as well, with the Moskva, Goliath, Montana heading to C, and then the Burgone heading to D. So this is a bit of an overload on D. We're going to have to see if we see Boom Diada go out wide to try to protect or not, but I'm interested that there's 0 DDs for Bonks going out towards B right now. Very interesting. For the side of KSC, their gearing is already well out in front. He's probably going to end up smoking up that Des Moines or Worcester, but we'll have to see. With how far out in front he is, he might just wait for them, smoke them up, get them to the far island again, try to play similar to what they did last time we were on this map. Dastert pushing in with the Kremlin towards the center, and then we've got a Gearing, a Des Moines and Minnow heading to C, and a Shima and an Ohio heading to A. So, we'll have to watch and see what happens. That's going to be a fairly significant points lead that'll build up for the side of KSC, because Shimakaze will get to A way quicker than any of the cruisers get to B. And even once the cruisers get there, there's no guarantee they cap it, because they could be spotted. Looks like we're going to see the Vampire go out wide, along with the Moskva, the Stalingrad, and the Burgone. So it looks like Bonks is trying to win this side hard. Problem is, with a Gearing smoke, you're going to have a Des Moines and Worcester that are just going to try to sit there, and then the Kremlin has so much health, he's just going to be a problem. Health advantage is, though, in the favor of Bonks. They've got a 54,000 health advantage right now, which is pretty significant. Ragnar of Battleship Nagato is going to go in. He's going to stop at the island, and not sure if he's going to try to turn around and go in or what. Vivi of Ragnar is going towards C. Now, Vivi's got a problem here. He's got a Gearing in Des Moines and a Minnow coming in towards C, so that's going to be a problem to deal with for them. Meanwhile, Dyer, Doofy for Life, and Montana are almost to B. So actually, that Shima took a bit of a slower path than I thought he was, so it's not going to be as much of a points lead, as I can tell. First set of Gearing Torps out. Vampire's not going around. They'll dodge. Looks like... I'm not sure what they're doing here with Boom Diada. It's too late for a mulligan. So, really hoping this is a setup play, and he didn't crash. Because that would be absolutely terrible. Meanwhile, Stalingrad of Admiral Testers on the very edge of the map. Burgone pushing up the middle. Burgone looks like he's turning back in. We'll have to keep an eye out there and see what's going to happen with the Vampire. Okay, so... there's the smoke up. Shots are coming out at the Ragnar. Ragnar is spotted. So Vivi is turning out. He's going to take a lot of shots there from the Minnow, the Des Moines, the Ohio. Everything wants shots at him. He's trying to get out there, and he's just trying to get dark and stay healthy. 4K already lost, but it's not too significant. He can heal most of that up very, very quickly. Oh, and there's a big hit down to 22K, 8K off of him. Meanwhile, Vampire is working because there's the smoke. So it looks like this is a delayed push we're seeing where the Vampire is going to smoke up. And I'm not sure, how are they going to go this? Where are they trying to put where are they trying to put that Moskva? Why are they smoking up there? I'm not sure what this Bonks play is. We'll have to keep an eye and see. But an early 2-cap lead for the side of KSC. They're already up 30 points and going. However, 2 caps being taken by bonks that will turn this lead back to holding steady. There's one cap, so it's 36-point lead and growing a little bit. There's the other cap, so the lead's going to sit at about 36 points for the time being. Still a 50,000 health advantage for the side of bonks, and now bonks is pushing up. So they are pushing up. This is a very aggressive push, and Stalingrad. Oh, Moskva-Vati. Moskva-Vati's turning in. He takes a torp. That's a 12,000 damage torp. So you gotta wonder what the play is here. The Burgon of Drix is backing up. He's not pushed up. The Stalingrad's there. What's the play being made here? Looks like they're trying to get Addy into the cap, but not sure. We'll have to see. Torp's going out. They're all spotted. There's the shots out from Admiral Tester at Serpent Lord, so they're trying to get early. Now, Shimikaze, remember, there's no DD over here, so this Shimikaze of Aussie Zeus is on the flank by himself, so he's got the ability to do what he wants for the moment. Vivi trying to back up, but he's still facing some issues, and now we're seeing the Minotaur of Hitaki Hiyoshi come back in. Now, the smoke, okay, so I see what Bonks is doing. I thought this might be what, but I wasn't sure. So, what they did is they set it up, they waited for the smoke to be up, the timings to be far enough so that Des Moines and Wooster wouldn't be able to radar him. And now Addy has been pushed up into a position where he can't be shot by them unless they get way farther ahead. Oh, and Boom Diada's taken some big damage there. But now Addy has got nice sideline protection into D to prevent pushes. So, cool strategy. Really, really impressive. Very, very impressive. Okay, now we're seeing the shots start to open up. So, Addy, oh, and Addy gets smacked by the Des Moines. And now Addy's in a problem spot, 39k. He's already lost 30,000 health. He's pushing the shots out. But Dastard is there, and they're all opening up. They're trying to get Addy. And this is, while it's a brilliant positioning play, now he's got to deal with everything being there. I don't know if they expected the Minnow to be there. Kremlin has taken 40k, and they've got all sorts of shots in on Dastard. They're trying to make him play. One thing that will help is if that Kremlin tries to push forward, they can try to conga line torps onto him. But Addy's gotta sit right there and not move. And the Burgon's moved away already, and Admiral Tester's backing up, so Addy's being left a bit on an island here. There's a couple torps out. He's gonna hold off, wait to see if that Kremlin's actually gonna move towards the island before he sends any more. So, oh, Kremlin actually does not go for the shots on Addy. He goes for the shots on the Stalingrad. And those shots look good. Oh, they're short. And that's a shame. And, oh, Kremlin has gone past the edge of the island. And he's going to dodge one. He's going to dodge two. So, Dastard down to 56k. Addy has managed to hold it at 36. Now the shot's coming back into Addy. Addy down to 26. They need shots on him. And Boom Diada trying to shoot the shots in case the Kremlin pushes forward. Looks like the Kremlin is peeking forward. So Boom Diada might get these shots if the Kremlin isn't realizing that what he did there was he only launched two. So this could work out really well. That Kremlin pushing forward. That Kremlin, I don't think he has time to back up and dodge these. We're going to watch these in here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he gets all three, and that's a 2,500 health Kremlin, and that's a dead Kremlin. Addy is at 20k, but my goodness, that is an insane start for both teams. So Addy's still probably going down here. Hitaki Hiyoshi opening up, trying to get him, and Boom Diada has lost half his health. Now, on the far side, Goliath of Doofy is down to 2/3 health. Shimikaze hasn't taken anything. C is being contested. The Ragnars are both there to fight. Floops is not shooting back at Vivi yet. Now he is. Floops has taken about 3k, 4k. Addy's healed up a bit, but he's just going to get farmed for a bit by Hitaki Hiyoshi. And the Stalingrad's down to 28k. He took a torp there, I believe. Yeah, he is at, oh, that Stalingrad of Admiral Tester might just be dead here. And they've pulled the Burgon away, so there's no shots they have right now. Now, Vampire's opening up because they can see everything, so they do have that advantage, because that's going to be some damage on the ships, and they're going to try to force the ships back. Those ships just got dark, though. Oh, now they're spotted again. Shots are out. No good damage there on them, though, so let's watch this. Admiral Tester running for his life, 12k and dropping. I don't know if he gets out of here. Burgon of Drix trying to get the damage on the Wooster and the Des Moines to deny them as much advantage as they're building. Des Moines down to 47k, same with the Wooster, but not great focus fire, and there goes Admiral Tester. So 20-point lead for the side of KSC, but they are down 50,000 health still. Anybody's game at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody's game. 9.5 minutes have elapsed. C is being taken now, so that'll give the advantage to the side of Bonks. KSC has to push away because man with an RX-7 is down to 23k and dropping. Meanwhile, Shima continuing to try to get Doofy. If Doofy goes down, that is a major kill for Aussie and will change the feel of the game, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Man with an RX-7 at 21k, though, continuing to take shots. Dyer in a Moskva does not get him. So it's 3-1 on Caps, so the points lead has flip-flopped now. KSC has just claimed the points lead for the first time, and we'll see what happens, but it's still anybody's game. Now, Des Moines, Wooster, and Gearing going to push in towards the Cap. Issue, they don't have smoke anymore. They're going to be detected pretty soon as that vampire pops out. Are they going to go for the flank around or what? Addy is pushing up. He's trying to get onto the minnow, and he's trying to get himself to safety. He's going to have to get behind the island, but he's going to deal with stuff. A little bit of damage onto the minnow. Minnow is making him pay way more. Still not spotted on any of these ships. This is amazing to watch. Game 5s, ladies and gentlemen, are always the best. Game 5s are always, always, always the best to watch. And now the Des Moines and Wooster have found Addy, and Addy is not long for this world. Burgone doesn't have shots. Vampire doesn't have shots. Addy's just going to go down and try to do as much as he can. Oh, wait, Burgone does actually have shots. I didn't think he did. And 34k left on the Wooster, but they're going to get in behind that island, and they're not going to have shots for too much longer. Addy down to 8,200, trying to stay dark. He's not even going to get shots off, I don't think, on them. Here come the shots in from the Ohio from range. Addy at 1,300. Addy at 600. Addy is down, and it's a one-ship lead for the side of KSC. Still down 25,000 health, but they've got this form pushing into D, and they don't have any defense mechanism for it. Meanwhile, Doofy is down to 19k, so their Goliath has taken a lot of damage and nothing. Now, this is where the counterplay starts to come in. We see the play from KSC. They're going to push the force through D, try to take out the Burgone, get the points, and get the kills as they cross the map with this group, especially with the Gearing smoking up. Bonks has to readjust and try to find their point. My expectation on what we're going to see here is that I think we're going to see a give up of D and a readjustment. Now, Ragnar of Vivi's on the edge. He's looking for shots as they show up, but they need to get Drix out of there if Bonks wants any chance to win this game. You cannot afford to lose Drix. Ragnar opening up, blind firing into the smoke. We'll see how he does if the shots start to hit. Little bit of hit, but it's only one shot. Now, yeah, Drix turning, Drix running. Des Moines opening up with the AP. That's the thing. You have to make this turn to get behind the island, but you're going to pay with a lot of shots coming in on you as you do. Drix down to 40k and dropping 37k. 36k. This is not good. Vivi spotted the Wooster. Drix is behind the island, so the Wooster and the Des Moines can't hit him anymore, but they've still got a minnow and such that are going. Now, Des Moines of Man with an RX-7, 19k. Ragnar of Battleship Nagato, almost full health, trying to chunk him down a little, but now comes the minnow shots on Hitaki Hiyoshi. From Hitaki Hiyoshi. 12-point lead, 700 points for each team. 13 minutes gone, 7 minutes left, and the health lead has swapped, by the way. 30k in the favor, 40k in the favor of KSC. Drix still burning and still trying to get dark. Shots out and over the islands, trying to hit that Wooster and such. We'll see. Wooster takes a little bit. Wooster and the shots on the Des Moines don't hit. Momentum is definitely with KSC, and Drix is down to 9k. I think Drix is gone. All the momentum's in KSC's hands, ladies and gentlemen. All of the momentum is in KSC's hands. Now, I will clarify, I think I said earlier in this game that winner does not go to internationals. That is incorrect. Winner does still go to internationals, but they go as the 3rd seed, not the 2nd seed. Okay, so 2-ship lead, 80-point lead, 80,000 health lead to KSC. Trying to find kills back here. Vampire and Ragnar opening up to try to finish Man with an RX-7, saying if we can get him off the field, we have a chance. But you can see Bonks' chances are starting to slip away. 10k on Man with an RX-7. He's backing up. He's going to get around that island safely. Looks like he'll be okay. 8k and dropping. Shots out onto the Minotaur of Hitaki from the Montana as well. Hitaki is at 16k, 14k, and he's on fire. Think he has a heal left at some point, though. Dyer's going to take some torps here. They're trying to get Hataki down, but he's at 11k and he's gone dark. Man with an RX-7 at 4,800. There is kills easily on the board for the side of Bonks if they can find them, but KSC's doing a good job of breaking detection, and that group at D is just going to open fire. That group of D is just going to continue to open fire. Now, Ragnar of Battleship Nagato is opening on the Des Moines, trying to force the shot change over onto him. He's going to hit it. Not too much damage yet. He's definitely winning the damage trade for the moment. Even with that, still say he wins the damage trade, but it might change here as the man with an RX-7 opens up. 13-3 left on the man with an RX-7. Almost up to 900 points, though, for the side of KSC. Bonks needs kills and needs kills now to make this game keep going longer. They both hold the same number of caps, so kills are big. Ragnar's opening up on the Wooster of Shadow Wolffish. He's at 25k. He doesn't have anywhere to get dark. He needs to have heals, make sure he doesn't, because those Ragnars are just chewing him up and spitting him out. He's trying to get Vivi, which is the right target, but he's trying to go for it as well. Heal is in, 15k, fires on him, 14k, he's turning, Vivi's hurt, but now the vampire's going in. KSC, or Bonks is saying, we need to get this man off, and I think they've got the Wooster. I don't think the Wooster gets into safety. That heal's got to be almost gone, and he's on perma fires at this point. 4,500 left on the Wooster. Bonks' Dyer's Moskva is down to 15k. Wooster is gone. Points lead 4 to 8 in the favor of Bonks. They've got 3,000 on a Ragnar, and they've got a Moskva that looks like he's about to take a Torp if they have the range and go down. So we're about to see it traded back. Bonks' Dyer takes the Torp, lead goes right back up to 100, and a 2-ship lead for the side of KSC. Montana and Goliath are pushing through. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Shimakaze is going to spot and try to take B. I don't think Vivi has the health to win that fight unless he has another heal waiting. But we're starting to see Boom Diada and the Ragnar of Battleship Nagato push up. They can see the Des Moines. They can't get the shots across the islands, though, is the problem. Other people can see the shots onto the Des Moines. Boom Diada, if he pushes out, will die. Battleship Nagato's trying to draw the fire and win the fight. 39k left on I Am Coop. Ragnar, ooh, he's down to 17k real quick. Shots out though, 37k left. Oh, and Boom Diada comes around and he just dies immediately. He just dies immediately. 988, 980, 992. Ladies and gentlemen, after being down 2 games to none, KSC has come back to shock Bonks with 3 straight wins. Holy crap. What a series. What a game. Well played to KSC. Wow.